Elder Haynie shares a real-life parable in his talk. He was sitting with President Nelson, President Eyring, and President Oaks for lunch and witnessed something interesting. Here are Elder Haynie's words. Near the end of the lunch, I was surprised to hear a loud crunching noise. And when I looked up, I saw that President Nelson had stood his plastic water bottle straight up and then flattened it and replaced the lid. President Dallin H. Oaks then asked the question I wanted to ask. President Nelson, why did you flatten your plastic water bottle? He replied, it makes it easier for those who are handling recyclable materials because it doesn't take up as much space in the recycling container. While pondering that response, I heard the same crunching sound again and looked to my right, and President Oaks had flattened his plastic water bottle just like President Nelson. I then heard some noise to my left, and President Henry B. Eyring was flattening his plastic water bottle. At that point, I leaned over to President Oaks and quietly asked, is flattening your plastic water bottle a new recycling requirement of the cafeteria? President Oaks responded with a smile on his face, well, Alan, you need to follow the prophet. Elder Haynie says, quote, I'm confident that President Nelson was not declaring some new recycling-based doctrine in the cafeteria that day, but we can learn from the prompt response of President Oaks and President Eyring to President Nelson's example, end quote. Elder Haynie says, quote, a prophet is someone God has personally prepared, called, corrected, inspired, rebuked, sanctified, and sustained. That is why we are never spiritually at risk in following prophetic counsel, end quote. Elder Haynie also says, quote, knowing by revelation that there is a living prophet on the earth changes everything. Elder Haynie reminds us of this quote by President Russell M. Nelson. God's long-established pattern of teaching his children through prophets assures us that he will bless each prophet and that he will bless those who heed prophetic counsel, end quote. Thanks for watching. I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Something special happens every 6 months in our church. It is a worldwide conference where we hear our beloved prophets speak, as well as the 12 apostles and many other wonderful church leaders. We gather in person or through internet and other forms of communication. We receive over 8 hours of Christ-centered messages.